Welcome to Today on 2. It is Tuesday, the 28th day of May. He's back.
Well, I was going to say, welcome back, stranger. Did you have fun?
Oh, yes.
Very good.
We did. This is the first time that Kim and I have taken a 2-week vacation.
Mike and I have never done that. So, yes, I can understand what you're saying.
Most people never have done that before.
Never.
And could have stayed longer.
Could have been gone for 4 weeks if we'd have let you.
I think I could get the hang of retirement.
I bet you could, couldn't you?
I think so.
Oh, goodness.
Well, let's start with the weather forecast and see what's going on. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We'll start with the weather almanac for the 28th of May. The average high temperature is 85, same as it is in Key West, as a matter of fact. The average low is 58, the record high 94 in 1941, the record low 40 in 1961. And let's see, sunset this afternoon at 7:51, sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:38. There's the satellite picture, and looks like storm activity to the north of us, but our part of the country looks pretty good. Plenty of sunshine, sunny and breezy today, a high of 85. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 65. 85 again tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think I see a trend here. Sunday, 84 with a slight chance of rain. Monday, 83 with a slight chance of rain. So I think summertime weather is finally with us.
It is, but was this not absolutely the most gorgeous weekend?
It was
low
wonderful.
Humidity,
yes.
Beautiful, just blue skies. It was absolutely perfect.
Yep.
And I bet you it was that way in Key West, where you were, huh?
The only difference between the weather in Key West and the weather here is nighttime temperatures. In Key West at night, it never cools off.
Okay.
It'll be about 80, upper 70s, 80. The variance, high and low, is about 5 or 6 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you stay at a place with a swimming pool like we do, you can go out at night and it's not cold out of the pool or in the water, whatever.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
nice,
very interesting. Key West, and I've mentioned this before, in the wintertime is the warmest city in Florida. In the summertime, it is the coolest city in Florida.
Well, isn't that something?
It seldom gets out of the 80s in the summertime.
Huh.
Because of the breeze from the ocean.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's much warmer in Orlando, Miami.
Sure, because they're inward and they're, and all that concrete that they have there too, that probably doesn't help them any, but goodness.
Yeah. So it's a very it's very unusual for the fact it doesn't cool off.
Right.
And doesn't get really hot like you would think of it. Always a breeze.
Right, yes.
Always a breeze while you're there in the ocean.
Hawaii's like that too. It's in the 80s and there's always a breeze, and it doesn't, it doesn't vary too much. It stays around in the 80s and stuff. I guess in the wintertime it might get into the 50s or so, but upper 50s maybe, but because it's on the ocean, it's in the ocean, and it's got that constant thing, and I know that you would retire there if you could, wouldn't you? Except for grandchildren and family in church here, you would probably retire there if you could.
Yes. Yeah. If it weren't for those exceptions, we probably would.
Yeah.
Although the cost of living is pretty high.
Yes, that's the other thing.
Because you've got just a small amount of property. Mm-hmm. So consequently, I asked somebody, there's a couple of houses across the street from where we stay. I said, what do you think those houses would sell for? And they said, well, do you want the asking price or what you think that they would get for them? Mm-hmm. They said the asking price, now we're talking about a tiny little, maybe 1 or 2 bedroom home.
Gosh.
They said, no, they're going to ask for better than $1 million.
Wow.
And probably will get $750,000.
Right. Oh, I know. Location. Yeah. But I really like, I like where we live. I really do, because you can get a really nice home with a piece of property. $750 would get you a nice place
Wouldn't
here.
It, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Real nice. Lots of property and nice big home, and And Coleman's got its pluses. It's got its pluses, but I can imagine Key West has got a lot of pluses too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Well, let's see. We need to talk about Fest Hall.
That's right. It's open today, and it will be open again Thursday and Saturday from 8 until 2. They have bedding plants, nursery stock, flowers. They also have maters are in. They have some maters. I bought some just the other day.
They have peaches yet?
No, I didn't.
Too early?
No peaches, but I think
Okay.
still strawberries. It's
Yeah.
probably good. It's probably that season's winding down, but you could still get strawberries and bread. I like to go by there and get my loaf of whole wheat or sourdough bread, and they've got all kinds of other products there. So go by and check it out and support our local farmers, and because it's a great way of getting some good fresh produce and supporting local people, and it's just fun. I just enjoy going by there.
It's a good social activity.
It is.
Yes,
it is. Yeah, definitely. And do we
Okay.
have a Facebook friend?
Yeah, let's see who our friend is.
And that is Sylvia Ashley. Well, hey, Sylvia. And she likes country music and NCIS. So I guess that's her son maybe with her. We don't know. But at any rate, we're glad that she's our friend today. And all you need to do if you want to be our friend and be featured on Channel 2 is just like us on Facebook. Channel 2, and spell out the number 2.
And we have a guest that's come to see us today.
Yes, Miss Tommie Sanders. Okay, sorry about that. And she is here to talk to us, I think, about an event that's going to be taking place.
Recovery rally.
A recovery rally. Okay, very good.
Find out the details on that. George is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and comment on this, I almost said a Monday morning. It's not. It's Tuesday already. For the rest of this week, I'll be on tape delay, I think is what it's going to amount to. Last week, Coleman Regional Medical Center made an announcement. They have teamed up with Aetna, the insurance company. Coleman Regional Medical Center announced last week they've reached an agreement on a new contract that adds the hospital to Aetna's Alabama network. Under the agreement, which took effect the first of this month, members of Aetna's plans can receive covered hospital-based services at in-network rates from CRMC and from any of the hospital's employed physicians. Aetna's Alabama members have access to a contracted network of 101 hospitals. Didn't know there were that many in Alabama. 101 hospitals and more than 6,700 primary care and specialist physicians. How about that? Good news. I haven't seen that anywhere except on I guess it was Business Wire. We thought that would have been covered more, but I don't know. There are a lot of things going on in terms of the medical business. Let's look at Obamacare, right? How much is going to be changing whenever that comes down the road? First Street Baptist Church, Channel 27. You may know it as Channel 4. Here on Charter Cable is or will be sold. We had a visit last week. Don Early, a businessman from Summerton, Alabama, is going to be the owner. He came in, talked to us, paid us a visit. He told us that he has bought several broadcast TV stations in Alabama in his career. Not sure whether, though, they'll keep the religious programming or not. I didn't ask him that question, but I know that they have maintained, their same bearing they have been for years. But it has or will be sold, according to Mr. Early. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, choice grade beef, now that's the most common type that you buy, costs an average of $2.11 a pound. If you grilled out this holiday, you know that it's getting more and more expensive. Isn't it amazing? You can have just a few things in your grocery cart, and you've got $100 worth, haven't you? My goodness. That's the highest price for beef since 2003, when a spike was caused by a case of mad cow disease. Do you remember that? 10 years ago, the mad cow, you saw them moving around, going in circles, square dancing almost, those British farms over there. Just a bad situation. Many consumers are going to switch from beef to chicken or pork, they say. It's interesting that during the spring, when things are warming up and people are going on vacation, we're told that the price of gas always goes up. But does it? It's going down a little bit. Who do we believe anymore? I just don't understand that. All these things they say are tried and true. You can depend on it. But yet the gasoline down here, the pure station, down a little bit, a few cents. Now, of course, it may go up tomorrow, may even go up today. But all these things, I think sometimes the press doesn't know what it wants to say. It almost goes along with the shirts and all the suits from these businesses, who advertise with them and all. Federal law enforcement officials are investigating a former Marine and several active duty Marines after they allegedly posted threatening and lewd messages on social media sites that targeted President Obama and a California congresswoman in trouble, being investigated by the FBI. It is so difficult and it's so easy to be critical of our president, and especially if you are a Marine or have been. And why is that? It's because whenever you start, and this is not just Marines, it's all service members. When you start your 2 or 3 or 4 year assignment, you have to raise your right hand and swear you will protect and defend our Constitution. Do we have a commander-in-chief that is doing that? Whenever he has no regard for the Second Amendment. The press, obviously under scrutiny, being investigated by law enforcement. When you see these things happen, and you see our president acting and talking in a way of being a socialist, some of us still remember we lost friends in this Vietnam War. We lost friends, and who killed them? These communists. Sorry, but that's just it in a nutshell, period. And unfortunately for these active duty Marines, you can't do that. The commander-in-chief you don't talk about. And there'll be people whose head go on the chopping block after this, I suspect. But it's still so difficult whenever you believe in the red, white, and blue, and you see what's happening in Washington with no regard for our Constitution, period. Well, 69 years ago, over here at this railroad station, my uncle, Quentin Edgar Cheatwood, got on a train. It's the last time my family ever saw him, 69 years ago. He went off to World War II. The last picture was taken. He held his daughter, his newborn daughter, in his hands. That was the last time we saw a picture of him until this weekend. A man emailed me, said, I'm researching this company that your uncle was in, and I have a picture here with the name Cheatwood on the back. Can you identify him? I've never been so excited in my life. When I got that picture and I found him, and I pointed it out to him, and I asked the man why. He was a Virginia lawyer. I said, why are you trying to research this? He said, my dad was in that company, but he has dementia, and he can't tell me a thing. Oftentimes that's what happens, is you wait too late to ask the important questions that you want to ask later. Nonetheless, I took the picture, took it to his sister, Bill's sister. She started crying. It was him. I figured it was. And the most ironic thing about all of it, it was taken apparently in England before they went over and started fighting in Patton's big sweep to Berlin. All the young men in the picture were killed. And we were trying to find family members. We'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. More Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It's time to give away our prizes for today. Let's see what we have. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. And we have the lunch sandwich and chips from Frosting's Bakery. Ooh, that's so good. And one green fee with cart at the Coleman Golf Course. 3 prizes for today. Better have a tough question. Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's look at our merchant ads and see what we're going to talk about today, starting with Brown & Company Beverages, a specialty wine and beer store located on Highway 157. Check out the great deals.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing, now offering suits made to your measurements, located right there at 217 Compass Way Southwest. Mr. Hicks Menswear.
And the H. Chance Christian Bookstore, graduates with honors for a selection of gifts for seniors. They have music, ebooks, jewelry, and a lot more at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They can do the oil changes for you, minor engine repairs, check those shocks and brakes, and of course sell you some Bridgestone or Firestone tires at Tires for Less.
Diabetic shoes are available at Borden Family Pharmacy on Eva Road and Highway 157. The finest quality diabetic footwear, period. Borden Family Pharmacy.
And Uniform Place, featuring the Alegria shoes like the Blue Bubbles and the Midnight Garden. They also have Landau uniforms and Med Couture at Uniform Place, 300 2nd Avenue Southeast.
The crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you, move over for emergency vehicles. Of course, they do towing, large and small, local or long distance. That's Earl's Body Shop.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts, where they have jewelry available and prints and gifts and even some clothing. And they do a fabulous job of framing at Renard's Gallery and Gifts, 314 First Avenue.
And the Stereo Center in the Coleman Shopping Center. Make waves to get your boat ready for summertime. They have the Sony Marine Stereo System. Hey, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Stereo on your boat.
Yeah.
Okay, those are some of the merchant ads. Question for today is, name the 4 people in the Mullins Body Shop ad.
They should know that.
They should know that.
We say
That's
that
as
all the
tough
time.
as I could get for
I know,
today.
I know.
All right,
They
we
say
have
this.
3 prizes to give away.
Right.
We have the lunch sandwich and chips from Frosting's. We have the bag of apples from Steel Orchard, and green fee and golf cart at the Coleman Golf Course.
Right. And we're going to take a quick look at the weather. Can we do that right now? Take a little quick look at the weather?
Okay, sunny and breezy today, a high of 85. Partly cloudy, low of 65. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 85. Name the 4 people in the Mullins Body. It says call.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay. 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. You should know this. We've had this ad on for years.
I know, and I hear the phones ringing. Let's see if they can get through those
see if
call
we get a winner
screeners
here quickly.
No,
they say no calls. All right, let's look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads. The Tin Shop Heating and Cooling, ready to roll with $39.99 service calls, special through the month of June. Residential air conditioning,
And Deb's Book Tour is your hometown bookstore just down the road where browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates are available. Used books are half price off every day.
And Coleman Park and Rec reminds you that the swimming pool is open. Spend your summer with us. Outdoor pools opened this last weekend, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I took Logan there this weekend. Baldwin Counseling Center. If you're having problems, you need to talk, you want some privacy, Dr. Howard Rogers is the man you need to call because he can set something up to help you with all those issues.
Auto Tech, foreign and domestic auto repair and service. David Methvin, located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont beside Ridgecrest Community Church.
And the Choco Peanut Butter Brownie is available as a blizzard, also as an ice cream cake. Yum, yum. That's peanut butter topping and all this, and it can be found at Dairy Queen.
There's Mullins Body Shop. You can call Sonny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim. You can count on them each and every day. That's Mullins Body Shop.
And Night Free Insurance. You can visit them on the web if you want to find out some more information, night-freeinsurance.com. And of course, they are located right there at 410 First Avenue Southeast.
Those are the merchant ads. Now it's time to check our birthdays and anniversaries. Who has a birthday today?
Well, it looks like Jessica Holmes has a birthday along with Jennifer Fairbanks. And they will be put, and also an anniversary. Zach and Jessica Holmes also have an anniversary today. So very good. I hope everybody has a great day. And everybody's name will be put into the drawing on Friday where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And we will continue with more of Today on 2 right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Ed White Jewelers, it's a family-owned business, and we can service all your jewelry needs. We have a knowledgeable and friendly staff, and if there's something that you need that we do not carry the line of, we have a close networking with other jewelry stores also, and if they carry a line that we do not carry, rest assured we'll be able to get that piece for you. So when you think of Ed White Jewelers, that's really all you need to think about. Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
Choices on my terms and my time. I'm in a wild state of mind. I've got goals and I'm aiming high. Wallace has choices that'll fit me just right. I'm in a wild state of mind. I'm in a wild state of mind.
About 30 seconds.
And we're back once again, and we're with Tommie Sanders. I keep wanting to call you Tammy, and she is with the Root Ministry here to talk to us about a recovery rally. And that's something that's been going on for several years now, but actually, to be honest with you, it's the first time I've heard about it. So tell me a little bit about this.
This is the 7th annual recovery rally they have in town. A lot of times, you might have seen them marching down 31. They used to do that. I don't believe we're going to do it this year because it's on Friday night. This coming Friday night at the Fest Hall. We'll have speakers, music, and dramas, and it's to kind of get some information out there for people in addiction and people in recovery from addiction. We'll have lots of tables with information for ministries around town. It's just a community event. We'll have civic groups and religious-based groups as well. Both are participating. We just are trying to get the information to the people that need the information and get the people to the information that they need.
Mm-hmm. Now, this Root Ministry is actually with what church?
It's with Abundant Grace Church on 9th Street.
And that's where you go to church, right? So that's how you got involved in this, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so they have an actual ministry there at your church trying to help people recover from addiction,
Yes,
right?
we meet on Thursday nights every week, just a group for people with hurts, habits, and hang-ups that they're trying to get past.
Hurts, habits, and hang-ups.
Yes.
I like that. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily always have to be drug addiction?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, anybody that just needs support group, somebody that just needs to be loved and cared for, just to get over something. There's several in town, one every night except Wednesday and Saturday, actually. There's at different churches and different places.
Okay. There are a lot of people out there that are hurting right now,
Yes,
right?
there are.
And there are family members that are hurting as a result of somebody that's on drugs. So are they also included and invited to attend this?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
they are. A lot of times families don't come because they don't know, but and a lot of times the people that are in active addiction don't come. So if we can get their families educated and help too, because it's a family affair. Any addiction is a family event.
It definitely does affect everybody in the family. Yeah, that's. Do you have a lot of people that are on drugs that are coming to to your groups?
We are a new group in town. There's one at Temple Baptist Church on 157 on Friday. They have a big group. Daystar has a group on Tuesday nights. Amias Baptist Church has one on Monday nights. There's one at the Career Center in Vinemont on Sunday night from Liberty Church out of Arab. So there's lots of different ones.
Okay.
And there's actually a lot of people that come to them, and it's a little different. It's more spiritual based than AA and NA. So it's some people go to those.
Right.
Some people are looking for more of a spiritual connection.
I think there's a definite need for that here in our community. Even though Coleman is a great place to live and it's a relatively safe place, there are still a great amount of, or a great number of people that are addicted to whatever kind of drug there is.
Yeah.
And so I definitely think that this is a definite need. Tell me a little bit more about the actual rally. It's going to be taking place at the Fest Hall, so there's not going to be a march or anything like that?
No, not this year. It's Friday night from 6 to 9 at the Fest Hall.
Okay.
We'll have 3 speakers from various organizations. We'll have some praise and worship bands and some dramas that different groups have a drama ministry that they do, so we'll have some dramas. We'll have just lots and lots of information tables, so anybody that, anything from victim services to the link will be there, our recovery ministries and everything, different organizations, just to get the information out there.
Right. Well, it's good to know because, and I think probably you're going to attract more family members and people like that that are going to come out and maybe seeking help for their individual, people that are really. But we're hoping that people that are addicted, they're going to come.
I hope
right?
so, and then we'll also have free food and drinks.
Well, okay, that's enough. That's enough said right there. Well, thank you, Tommie, for being here to talk about that. And
Thanks for
anybody
letting
can
us.
come. There's no cost, right?
Anybody can
Okay.
come.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We have more coming up next.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Now sometimes I think she's almost mean than me. She got a ruby lips, she got shapely hips, yeah. Boy, she makes a royal feel. But I got a woman mean as she can be.
Now it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The annual Recovery Rally will take place this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Fest Hall Market Plots. Music, speakers, free food, drinks, and door prizes hosted by the Root Recovery Group. and Rad Kids. These are for boys and girls ages 4 through 10. It's going to be held at the Coleman Civic Center June the 24th through the 28th from 9 until 11 each day. Class is just $5 per child for the entire week. For more information, contact Cindy Rorschach at 256-736-4703. And the Coleman Auburn Club will have their annual banquet on Thursday, May the 30th at 6 p.m. at the Coleman Civic Center. The guest speaker will be head coach Gus Malzahn. For ticket information, contact Curtis Mize at 256-347-7142. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Sunny and breezy today. High 85. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 65. Sunny tomorrow, once again with a high around 85. Our guest tomorrow is going to talk about what?
Bird watching. That's this program that's happening at Pine Heart Farm. Ought to be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's coming up tomorrow. Thank you for watching today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.